Good evening, everyone. It's Aram here with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. This will be a new Let's Play. I know I'm working on the Atelier Sophie video game, but I decided that I was reading a Let's Play of this game, and it reminded me how much I fucking love this game. It was one of my favorite as a kid, and Pokemon was great, but Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was so colorful and different from what I was used to as a kid. I didn't have much money to buy cartridges, and so when I got this one, I played it over and over and over again. So I'm going to present this to you guys in as honest a manner as possible, because I know that there are certain ways to start off really early in the game with really good classes and stuff, but I think a more honest Let's Play would be a lot of fun. Because there was a lot of strategy involved in trying to figure out what classes got to become what, and which moves should be focused on. I think there's a method of playing the game where you can just sort of get your character to raise up their negotiation and get the Syncadia or something. Oh good, it's starting. I was waiting for the trailer to play. It was a day like any other. There you have it. I always love the look of this opening screen, but let's go ahead and get the game started. Let me lower my volume because I can hardly hear myself, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. So if you guys don't enjoy it, at least I will. We start out with the classic Snowball Fight. I live in Florida. I have no fucking clue what a snowball fight is. We used to have dirt fights. They hurt a lot. Oh man, why do I get stuck with the weak team? We're just gonna lose. Where's the fun in that? By the way, it took me about 15 minutes to figure out what keys went where on this thing. I'm using the Visual Boy Advance, and I cannot for the life of me find the keybinds. NThew, where's your little bear today? With your mom, because I was with her last night. I'm just kidding. He has mommy issues. He didn't want his precious bear to get wet in the snow. Aw, did your mommy give you that bear? What's your problem, new kid? Leave him alone. He's not gonna say anything anyway. He's like a little girl. The joke's on you. Everyone here sounds like a little girl. Hey, that's gender discrimination. And I know some little girls who can kick your ass. I'm just gonna replace butt with ass. We all know what she meant. This is a game that's rated E for everyone. Whoa, Ritz, what's your problem? You don't want to be on that team, right? How about we switch? Would that be better? Let's start already. You should speak up. Tell them your name at least. You can't be the new kid forever. I'll show you. No, that joke's already been done. Anyway. I like the character's name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's March or Marche. Marcia? I don't know, it's French, I think. It's like March Radauju or something. It's kind of a weird combination. Everyone's got weird names. Like, we've got NThew, Ritz Cracker, and then Marsha? I don't know. So instead of going like I would traditionally go with March, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my name in because I think it's a pretty cool name. Okay. Now the trick is figuring out which one is the start key. Nope. Yes! That is enter. Enter is the start key. Yes, I'm pressing enter. Okay. A is the Z key for some reason. Sorry, Aaron. You don't have to apologize, Mew. You haven't done anything wrong. Okay, Mr. Leslie. We're ready to go. Leslie? I'm sure my Canadian friends are laughing their tits off right now. You pronounced one Final Fantasy XIV character's name wrong and... Okay, now let's get this snowball fight started. Ready? I like this teacher casually allowing the verbal bullying here. Alright. Team activity! Feel the team spirit! Gotten used to the snow in St. Nicholas yet, Aram? I don't know what snow is! Ah! It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Indeed it is! How did you know? Yes, sir. It never snowed. I know what you mean. This is practically my first snowball fight. All we had back at home were dirt clods. Really? Let me give you some pointers. I don't think you need pointers for a snowball fight. However, this is the obligatory tutorial round, so we're gonna be forced into it anyway. Ritz, could you help us out? Yes, Mr. Leslie. Kids with the highest speed move first. Once your turn comes around, first you have to move. You can only go a set distance, so think first, then move. When the menu isn't up, press the B button to see your move range. You can redo a move as many times as you want. You can fucking tap dance all over the field if you want to, as long as you don't say okay. Ready to move? Okay, now that you're in position, you can throw a snowball. Choose Snowball from the action menu. That's right, you guessed it. This entire game is going to be about the most righteous snowball fight in existence. The green-colored panels show your throwing range. Now, choose where you want to aim within that range. If no one from the other team is in range, just wait. Waiting makes your next turn come around quicker. Okay, here goes. Yeah! That was the quickest two-step I ever did see. Once you've thrown, you have to choose a facing. Once you've chosen a facing, your turn ends. Understand? Almost tricked me. Hell no. Yeah, I've learned pretty much to walk when I was like 1, so thanks for that, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Ritz, Mr. Leslie. I'm just gonna go with Leslie. Let's get back to the snowball fight then. Good luck, Aram. Oh, for the love of God. You can see help for any game command. To view, choose a command and press select. Oh gosh. That's gonna require me figuring out where the select button is on the keyboard. So basically what they were saying about the move range, you press, on my keyboard it's X, but you can see the move range as long as you hold it down. So Ritz can move anywhere in those panels. She obviously can't occupy the space of another unit. So I'm going to have her go ahead and move forward, because in this game your damage is significantly reduced. Or not reduced, but like your accuracy with the move is really reduced when you are not on the side of the character. You're facing is what they called it. So we'll go ahead and do some brutal throwing. I'm gonna throw at Unique Hat Guy. Fuck you! Now, they're all gonna target Mute, because they're bullies. In the Let's Play I read, the person actually he made everyone target Mute and kill him. His HP is so incredibly low. You ever throw a snowball so hard you just fucking fling a person across the yard? There's a trick to throwing a snowball too. It's easier to hit someone from the side or behind. Oh, really? It's almost as though I already knew this. Think about which way your opponent's facing when you move. Good word. Tactics come in. So, there is a way to see your character's status. So, I'm the new kid. Move 3, jump 2, so like we can move a max of 3 tiles. Our speed, pitiful. Speed's gonna be really important in this game. I never used to focus on it as a kid, but I guess I'll pay more attention to it because the faster you are, the more moves you can pull off. Doesn't matter how strong your opponent is if you can stab him twice in the heart, I guess. Now, that leads me to figure out where L and R are. Let's see. And we can actually move around and see other people's statuses. So let's take a look at Mute first of all. Look at his pitiful HP. This kid really is a wimp. So he's got 8 HP as compared to me, who's got 15. This kid's got 32 for some reason. I don't know if he's like on steroids or something. Ritz is 18, same as me. Guinness has 16. Tanya, this snide-looking bitch over here, has 14. And Leslie is something like the beginning of the game as a judge, so he can't be attacked. Also, Colin, for some reason, has 25, and Erica has 10, so she's the next weakest. But you can go ahead and see their statuses later on in the game. Enemies have equipment. Obviously, right now, all they're dressed with is woolen clothes on their backs. She's a custodian. I don't know, custodian of what? I guess a class. Oop. Sorry, still getting used to the keys. PE head. So that's why Colin is so beefy. So that makes me curious about why this guy, Lyle, is so... He's also a PE head. What the fuck? You can't have 2 PE heads. Anyway, Ritz is the class head, so obviously she's got a very leadery aura about her. Guinness is a DJ for some reason. That's why he's got a sweet, unique hat. Tanya's a nurse. 4 years of school, and all she has to show for it is some sort of middle school class nurse representation. Alright, so as for Mute, we have his pitiful HP. He's the librarian, so he's a double nerd, first of all. But also, we see that he actually has 1 magic power, and if you recall, everyone else had 0 magic power, so that kind of gives a hint as to what happens in the future. So, he's a magical boy. He's a magical little boy. Anyway, whose turn was it? Mine? I think so. Alright. Yes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna smack Unique Cat Guy again. I hate you. I hate DJs. Just non-discriminately, I hate DJs. So we see that 75% damage. What the fuck? Alright. Whatever. So, Erica, also on our team. Let's protect Mute's flank. So, we're gonna throw Snowball once again at Unique Cat Guy. Yes, my little custodian. Yep, I'm targeting Mute again. And you can see that the accuracy rate is reduced from the front. But they still manage to hit him because Mute's kind of a pussy. Yep, there goes. Uh-huh. So we get to move Mute. I'm gonna go make him cry in a corner, actually. Okay, come on, Ritz. We gotta get one more shot in. One more shot in at Unique Cat Guy. You can do it. I know you can. Yes! Hey, no running away, Mute. No, leave me alone! But that's what Mute does best. Dot, 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 dot. Hey, why'd you go out of the corner? You were safe there. Will you two stop it? What? We're not breaking any rules. Sure, you've been aiming at Mute this whole time. Are you okay, Mute? Yeah, I'm fine. See? He says he's fine, so what's the problem? He knows you'd pick on him worse if he said anything else. Smackaroo! Ow! Mute, your forehead is bleeding. Just like the dirt clod fights we had at home. Huh? There was a rock in that snowball. Exactly like home. Hey, I didn't throw any rocks. It's Mute's fault for being so lame. What happened to the fucking teacher? He's an easy target and we've got to get points, right? You're right, you were smacking the living daylights out of him. So the ends justify the means? You guys are horrible. Whatever you say, Whitey Locks. What did you call me? She obviously has pink hair, which makes her awesome. Personally, I am a very big fan of pink hair, and that's why, once again, this was one of my favorite games because look at that hair! We know you dye your hair because it's really all white. This is perhaps not the most thrilling character development they could have had for someone. Like, you know, everyone else has family issues, but Ritz, she just doesn't like her hair. Yeah, just like an old grandma. Little prissy grandma. Step over here and say that again. Children, behave. Where were you when they threw the fucking rock? This snowball fight is over. Okay, so it's okay to beat up on Mute, but oh man, once someone starts threatening to punch someone else, it's game over. Lyle, Colin, Guinness, I want you to come with me. I'm gonna give you a secret high five. That kid's a wuss. Mute, how's your forehead? I guess. I don't really care. It's okay. I'm fine, really. His forehead is such an easy target, though. It's all wide open. Everyone else has bangs. That's it for class today. The rest of you can go home. Can you imagine if, like, one of your classes was just, like, snowball fights? It's, like, a required thing in Evilus. Thank you. Nah, man, it was cool. I think blood looks cool, so it was kind of neat when it came up spurting out of your forehead like that. I can't stand bullies who pick on little kids. Those jerks! He's the same age as you. Are you calling him a little kid? So, Aram, what are you doing after this? I'm gonna go home. and sit alone. Huh? Why? I was gonna go buy this book, and I was wondering if you wanted to come along? Sorry, I can't. I've got obligatory family issues to deal with. My little brother's getting out of the hospital today. Hospital? Was he sick? No, it's something he was born with. That's called, congenital paralysis, I suppose. He has some really nondescript disease that makes him wheelchair-bound. We have to take him to the hospital every now and then. Wow, that's rough. It's not as bad as having white hair, though. That's a real problem. What kind of book are you going to buy? It's about monsters and magic and stuff like that. Why don't you bring it over to my house? I'm sure... Okay, so here's my issue. Is it doned? Doned? Donned? I don't know. I'm gonna go with doned. That's what I've always called it, so I have no idea, but... I'm sure Doned, my brother, would love to see it. He mostly sits there and stares at the wall all day, thinking about legs. Well, if you're sure it's okay. Absolutely. Why don't you come too, Ritz? Me? Gee, I guess I don't have any other plans. These white hair problem, like, keeps me from having any other form of friendship. Okay. Great. You two know where my house is? It's the yellow house, right? That's kind of creepy. Why? Why does everyone know where you live? I'll come over as soon as I buy that book. I'll be waiting. Baby. You didn't see it, but I definitely sort of like twitched my eyebrow right there in a vaguely sexual manner. Gosh, I'm really sorry. That's my attempt at a deeper male voice. Uh-oh. I'm really, really sorry. Please accept my apologies. Mr. Randall, we expect a certain level of performance. Regardless of circumstance. Well, he seemed really upset. Hold on. Regardless of circumstances. It won't happen again. Don't worry. We'll fix things up here. Thanks! Thanks! Thank you for waiting. Shall we? Look at the guy cringing like that. Embarrassing. Mute! Mute! It is you! Hi, Dad. That's the absolute worst. When someone you're standing right next to insults someone and you go, hey, it's my family member! That's happened to me once before. I was selling Girl Scout cookies, and my parents pulled up in the car, and the way they had parked was sloppy because they weren't planning to stay there very long. And the waitress had come outside to talk with us, and she said, "Wow, those people suck at parking." And I immediately ran over to them and said, "Hi, Mom! Hi, Dad!" She immediately left, like she wouldn't say a word to us. School's out already? Yeah. Cool blood on your forehead. These your friends? I didn't know you had friends. I always thought you were just a loser. Don't you still have work to do, Dad? Nah, I got fired. Yes. You know, busy, busy, busy. You all keep an eye on me for me, eh? Well, I, go look at the job listings. He used to work at a bigger company before. When Mom died, he stopped caring. He broke down big time. He seems nice, albeit strangely nasal. Not many parents talk to their kids like that. I bet you used to go out on vacations and stuff a lot. Like, as though a caring father takes children out on vacations. That's the requirement. Well, we'll be waiting for you at my place. It's the only yellow house in the entire city! It's haunted. NThew, how much do you know about Aram? I don't know, but he sure has a silly name. Huh? I guess your family has had its problems too. Still not as important as my white hair character development. But I heard that Aram doesn't have a dad. He has 2 moms, which sounds rad as hell, honestly. I want more representation. If you want, Aram can be your new dad too. And you can have 2 dads who are deadbeats. Don't? Like, this is their really, like, fucking cool room that they share. Like, look how neat it is. They got a skateboard, and they got some weird poster and some books, and a really funky looking TV, and for some reason, a raging fire with a boiling teapot. I don't know why, but this kid has just been staring out the window while his teapot's been going off the entire time. This room's rad as hell. Hiya. Welcome back. You're kinda late, aren't you? We had a snowball fight at school? I'm totally soaked! It was so great! I was able to move around freely on my own! Snowball fight, huh? Did they pick on you again? So it turns out that in his previous life, Aram was in fact a really big loser as well. So you and him have a lot in common. I'm just not used to the snow, that's all. Yeah, you always were bad at sports. As though if you were good at sports and snowball fights, you would be able to hover over the snow without getting wet. This is the mother you only hear from once. Your guests are here! Tell them to come on up. You invited over some friends? Yeah, one of them says he found this really cool book. I thought you might want to see it too. You like books, don't you? You're always reading them. It's not like you can do anything else. Only because there's nothing else to do at the hospital. He is exactly right. They don't stock those rooms with anything. Whenever I did my clinicals at the hospital, there was shit to do. Like, I had to go across the entire hospital to find a magazine. Nothing except read and play games. Hello, we're here. must be Doan. I'm Ritz. I'm your brother's classmate. And this is Mute. Hiya. This is some thrilling dialogue. You get that book, Mute? Yeah, right here, but I don't know what the title is. Even the guy at the used bookshop couldn't read it. Wow, it looks really old. Let's see what it says. Can you see, Domed? Let me just get my binoculars out! And I always thought this part was really cool, too. Look at those pixelated pages. So this introduces us to the 5 races of Evilus. We got Humes, or humans. I don't know if they're called humans in this game or humans. Banga, Numu, or Numo, I don't know. Viera, and Moogles. I can't read these letters at all. Little did we know, Aram was illiterate. Maybe there's some kind of magic spell. You might not be too far off. Look, a magic circle. Maybe this is in Latin or something? There's some later editions. What does this say? Alta Rome, Sondes Camilla. So, remember that one magic PowerPoint that Mute had? For some reason, he's able to read the text pretty well. It sure sounds like magic. Wow, a magic book. I wish I could use magic. I knew you'd like it, Don't. Oh, family bonding. If you could use magic, maybe you'd be better at sports. Bitch, look at my sick skateboard. How can you say that? That's not funny. It's true. At least Aram can do sports. You, on the other hand. Your unexplained illness. Would it be cool if this really were a magic book? Haven't you ever read a book and thought, what if the world in this book was the real world? I don't know. Most books are so boring. They're all way too predictable. Well, what do you like, Ritz? Comic books? Games! You know, fighting monsters and all that? Okay, if you can make any game real, which would it be? That's a good question. I'd pick Final Fantasy. That's my favorite. And there's our title drop. My, look at the time. I should get going soon. That was... You were there for 5 minutes. You stared at a book for 5 minutes and now you're going. Yeah, me too. See you at school, Aram. Thanks for having us over, Aram. Nice meeting you too, Don't. See you later, Ritz. And we never thought about Don't again. Wait, I'll see you guys out. Be right back, Don't. I wish I could use magic. Womp womp. Don't! It's time for your medicine. Okay, Mom! Sob! This seems like the start of some sort of, like, alien abduction. Huh? Where am I? Oh, excuse me. Watch where you're going, son. You're a lizard! What did you say? You said lizard! I can't do lisps. It takes a lot of nerve to call a bonga a lizard. Kupo! There you are, Kupo! Lugal? This human brat with you? Yes, Kupo. He's just come in from the countryside, you see. Apologize to the bonga, Kupo. Sorry. Please excuse him. He's not used to seeing bonga. Hey, you! Wait! Those clothes. You're a soldier, aren't you? Soldier? Yes. So you wouldn't mind a little engagement? I'm ready for marriage. Huh? What's going on here? He's engaging you, Kupo! There's the pastor! And for some reason, even though he has a bone to pick with us, he decides to target our friend here. Wait a second, I get it! Engage means fight! Yep, there's that 5-star vocabulary kicking in. You sure are a keen observer of the obvious, Kupo. There's the judge, and the laws for today are all set. Judge? Laws? Uh-oh. Don't tell me you don't know about those. The laws today forbid the use of all items, Kupo. Always be sure to check the laws or you'll be sorry. Check current laws from the main command menu. Okay, wait, so an engagement is a battle, and the laws are the rules for the battle, and that guy in armor is the judge? Kupo! It's your turn, Kupo! Use your sword and your abilities. I'll back you up. Okay, here goes. Alright, so this is the start of our second tutorial battle, which is the real battles that we're going to be doing in this game. And basically, it just sort of specifies the rules that we're going to be following for the rest of the game. The judge is basically a referee. The laws, I think, for this fight forbid items. I'm trying to see if I can find the L&R tools. Nope. Nope. There we go. So we can tell our turn order from this. We know that I go first, then Uber, this guy over here, and our ally here, Mont Blanc. Linnaeus, Aram, the judge. Judge will move around for some reason. Every unit on the field has to move. So we can also check the laws. Today, items are forbidden and dark is recommended. So we can also adjust our options. I'm gonna... quick. Okay. So we can also go ahead and save during battles. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up really quick. You have to fight all enemies, so I'm going to go ahead and move behind the defender friend. Battle tech, we have first aid, which is a skill that restores a little HP. We don't really need it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and smack this guy. So, as you can see, with a sword, we can do way more damage than snowballs. Wha-bam! I always forget to do the facing also, but honestly, this is such a low-stakes fight that it doesn't really matter. But damn, they are out to get Mont Blanc. So Mont Blanc is in charge of its own unit, and we've managed to move them around perfectly so that they both get hit by spells. Spells typically have a 4 or 5 panel range, unless it's like summoning or illusion magic. So we fucked their shit up! But you can also get your own units caught in the crossfire, so it's a good idea to make sure your units are out of the way if you're planning on using spells. Got 11, so he'll definitely die in the next hit. This also has low HP, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take out this guy. Wow! So as you can see, the damage is also sort of randomized. It'll only give you a projection, and it also tends to skew favorably towards hits. KO verified, 1 judge point. So when you kill a unit, you get a judge point for your character. This only comes into play when you use combos, or a lot later when other gameplay aspects are revealed. Judge point? What's that? Collect judge points. That way, you can use combos with other clan members. It makes engagements a snap cool! So, all I have to do is defeat my opponents? Gotcha! Murder! Alright. So the judge gets his turn for some arbitrary reason. He can move across the entire field and at any elevation. So Mont Blanc is probably going to finish this guy off. Yep. Unless he misses, which... You know what? Yep, there we go. You see every attack also gets experience points. Ugh. I guess I made it somehow. Yeah, I mean, considering this kid is like, what, 13 or 14 at the most? And, like, he's never fought anything before, and he's fighting a giant lizard guy now. Pretty good. Ugh, I'm hurt. Where's that potion? And if we remember the laws... Nom 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 nom. Infraction of Law R24601. Forbidding items. All violators will be sent to prison. Slammer! I hope I never get sent there. I can make it happen, though. The Slammer? Yeah, prison. They send people who break the law there. It's a dark and scary place. Perpetrator sentenced and imprisoned. Visitors are asked to go to this prison facility in Sprom. Sprom? Prison? What have I gotten myself into? I don't know, but it's because you were a racist. Thanks for helping me. Never ever call a bonga a lizard. Couple. Sorry, I really didn't know. You have seen a bonga before, right, Kupo? Well, yes, well, no, not a real one at least. Kupo! Where exactly are you from, Kupo? Cattle? Muscadet? That's starting to sound like Mickey. I don't know. I'm all confused. And to top it off, I'm talking to a stuffed animal. A stuffed animal? I'll have you know I'm a Moogle! Kupo! Fine, so you're a Moogle. What's that? Okay, I believe you. You're confused. Let me explain. This is the town of Cyril in the land of Evilis. Evilis? That's the name of the town where I'm from. Town? But Evilis is a country. Not my Evilis. And there's no bonga there either. What about Moogles? Surely the other towns have them. Nope. We just have normal things like dogs and cats. But you said you'd seen a bonga, only not a real one. What did you mean, Kupo? Well, it's just... I've seen a bonga, but in a computer game, not real life. It's called Final Fantasy. It's not real. Not really. It's like a pretend world with heroes and monsters. So you're saying here it's just like your pretend world? Yeah, come to think of it, it's just like in the game. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm the one that's confused. Kupo! Sorry, I know I'm not being very helpful. No, this is by far the most Kupo story I've ever heard. You're telling me? Of course, I'm not entirely sure I believe you, Kupo. I can hardly believe it myself. What should I do? I think our meeting like this was no accident, Kupo. Stick with me and I'll help you out, okay, Kupo? Thanks. By the way, I'm Aram. What's your name? They call me Montblanc, Kupo. Come with me, Aram. What's this place? This is where clan members hang out. Clans are like groups of people who work together. That is, in fact, the definition of a clan, so good job. Wow, everybody looks so tough. This ain't no Weenie Hut Jr., kid. Well, our clan takes on some pretty tough jobs. Of course, the pay's good, and there's never a dull moment. Maybe someone here knows how I can get back home? You could ask around, Kupo. Can I join the clan too? Can I join your cool club? Pretty please? Sure thing. Just have to introduce you and you're in. Hey everyone, I'd like to introduce Aram. Hello. Me and the others will help you out. And maybe we can help you find your way home. Kupo! Say, Montblanc, does this clan have a name? Well, it's kind of a small clan, so no, not yet. Kupo! Why don't you give it one? I totally missed the end of that text. Me? To commemorate you joining the clan, make it a Kupo one! Alright, so their original name is Nutsy, which is a super shitty name. So you might as well just call yourself Clan Ballsack for all you care. I'm gonna go ahead and go with an old favorite. How about tenacity?
Henceforth, we shall be called Clan Tenacity. Okay, let's get you settled in, shall we? This is where we are right now, in Tasteless.
I'm sorry, my voice just keeps cracking when I do that. Also, someone keeps texting me, and I want them to leave me alone. Symbols are received when you complete a mission. Place them to add new missions at the pub. Place them in a special order to reveal treasures. Try to find the special combinations yourself. Place location symbol, Sprom. Alright, so for Sprom, you know what? Let's make it Badin. Alright, so we can see our clan funds are 5,000. There's like 5 calendar months, and each month is 30 days, or 20 days, I want to say. So we're in King Moon. Like each month represents one of the special races also. So we have our laws. Still no idea what the L and R keys are, but maybe we'll... Aha! So, since it's still today, items in dark are forbidden. We have shell, poison, protect, swords, knives, and fuse. So you really have to pay attention to your classes and what weapons you're using. So we can also find out information about our city. I thought we could anyway. Cyril has the Monster Bank shops and the pub. All the pubs have missions in them, so they're our main place to go to sort of forward the game. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game, because we've been playing for way too long. So, hopefully in the next one we can complete some missions, build up our team. I always loved the Vera classes, and I like beefing up my main guy. So 53 minutes, damn. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks for joining me. I hope we're going to have a lot of fun in the future with this game, because like it's still like one of my favorites, hands down. So it's a lot of content to cover. I don't think I'm going to be doing a complete run of the 300 missions and the bonus missions. Just whatever happens to get done while I do the main story. So until then, you guys, I guess can wait for Atelier Sophie to update as well. Hopefully once a week. So, okay.